The Bayou Geeks. Please subscribe.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Oh, we geeking in the bayou, yeah, we live by that code. A blunt in one hand, red beans on the stove. Click, clack, keys and a crawfish beat. Boot up the party with the Bayou Geeks. Got that jam box blasting Creole soul. Spinning hard drives in a gumbo bowl. Fatty says, bitch, we don't do slow. Even our hard drives got a Cajun flow. Party with the Bayou Geeks.
What up, vatos? What's going on? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm Fatty316. Might as well say the Bayou Geek, because there are no other Bayou Geeks here. Just me. I'm a loner now. I have sent out an invite to the other guys if they want to come on in. They know they're more than welcome. Come on in. Old Maximus is cooking. He said he's going to take a nap after. What a bitch. Huh? Speaking of bitches, did y'all see that show last night with them? Man, Chris is going fucking full white supremacist, huh? Jesus. I was like, God damn, Chris. Everybody was like, damn, Chris, what's going on? Making fun of bakers and talking about jelly rolls and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? It was like, damn. Oh, Chris, huh? Just fucking going off. Some poor dude. You know, let's give a salute to Chris, huh? Power! Yeah, that's for our boy Chris Math. There he is. Look, there he is. The Grand Wizard himself. He's in the chat. What's up, Chris? Oh, man. Gary, I know Gary was like, oh, he must have been dying last night, man, not having that butt. And he was like, God damn it. I need it. I need that sound clip right now. I wanted to press it for him. That's how bad I knew he wanted to do it. I could see it in his face. So what's going on? Happy Easter to everybody. Hope the Easter Bunny brought him some good treats. Easter Bunny does not stop at this house. There are no children here anymore. There are 2 cats. That's about it. But no children. But I hope everybody's having a good Easter. Cooking some good food. I am cooking myself something to eat tonight. I'm going to make me a meatloaf. I already got it prepped in the refrigerator. Ready to go. Straight to the oven. How we gonna do it? I don't know. We're gonna do a little show. Nothing long. You know, we're gonna cover no, we also got a shot of Brandy in, the vice president of the company. Drop there, East Happy bro, love you, man. Give a shout out. A shot of Brandy. Mr. Chris Matt, dropping by real quick. Happy Easter, love you, man. Yeah, that's all I do with y'all show anyway. I just drop in. I don't listen to y'all shit. But we're gonna look at the new Motu trailer. Anyone that don't know what that is, that's the Masters of the Universe trailer. Well, we're going to talk about some Supergirl. What else? Super Mario Brothers. I heard the sequel's done very, very well. I like the first one. Really don't give a shit about the second one. I'll check it out. I don't know if I'll go pay for it, but I'll wait for it to come out. What else we got going on this week? Anything else of importance? I don't think so. Nothing I can think of. But let's get started. Let's look at the Masters of the Universe trailer. and I'll tell you my opinion on it. Let me get this right. Share the screen. I wonder if we're gonna see any of the other ones then. Let's see, share. Oh, it's gonna look like that, huh? I shouldn't have fucked with anything else. All right, there we go. All right, here we go.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you. Even though I was stuck light years away on Earth, I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And he destroyed our world. It's all my fault. I know how it feels to fail. Take the sword. And when you fall, that's your chance to stand tall. The universe shall quake and must shudder. This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it. But I can't do it without you. Somebody wants to brawl. I need every man, woman, or whatever that is. You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it. Trust me, I know how to use it.
You tell everyone that you're from another planet. It just makes you sound a little very crazy.
All right. What I've been hearing a lot around, I guess to the older people like around my age, showing a little disappointment in it. Hold on. Well, we'll leave it as long. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I mean, did they want it like a Conan the Barbarian type He-Man movie? I mean, it's based on an animation. I'm 49 years old. I grew up with He-Man. I remember when it first came out. I watched it. Big fan of the original series. Had the toys. I don't understand how much more you're looking for in this movie. I'm just looking for a fun movie to watch. I just watched two trailers they've released for it, and it's already better than the 1987 movie. What else do you want? I don't get it. I mean, we gotten to the point where everybody just wants to hate on every fucking thing at this point. Nothing is going to ever be good enough. What movie was I? It was Ghostbusters Afterlife. I was the same way. I knew going in. I was like, I am not going to watch technically the third Ghostbusters movie, in which you technically are, but you're not. You had to kind of bring down your expectations to enjoy it. Did I enjoy Afterlife? Yes, I did. Why? Because I brought my expectations down. Just like I will for this movie. I'm not expecting to go watch the animation come to full life. Like you know, I don't think it's possible for a movie like this. I really don't. It looks good to me. It looks fine. It looks like reminds me almost of Speed Racer from 15 years ago. No, maybe 20 years ago at this point. Rams fan, what's up, Rams fan? I want that's what I want to say. It kind of reminds me of Speed Racer. I enjoyed Speed Racer. I was a fan of Speed Racer, the cartoon, as a kid. Loved the techno song by Alpha Flight. I think it's Alpha Team, Alpha Flight. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was fun for what it was. And I think this is going to be the same for me with Masters of the Universe. I really do. I don't expect it to be a Conan type movie. I mean, I think that's what people expect, this serious type movie, which I don't think it's very possible to do with this universe, especially what it's based from. And that's just my opinion. I think everything looks good. We've seen some of the characters: Ram Man, Fisto, Trapjaw, Beastman, Skeletor, He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms. Cringer, we haven't seen Battlecat yet. We've seen Cringer, but not Battlecat. That's why I want to see what Battlecat looks like with the gear on. That's going to be fun. Like I said, don't have high expectations, or you're not going to like it. I really don't think this movie is for that. It's going to have some competition that weekend because we got Scary Movie 6 coming out too. And I think that it's going to be in that. I may be going to see a double feature that night. Go watch this and then go watch a Scary Movie, or opposite. Go in the parking lot and get high and shit. Actually, I'd have to go get high before both of those movies. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a summer for movies. I want to go see. I want to see The Odyssey, even though it's a little politically incorrect in some ways, but it looks like a fun movie. I'm not sitting there pointing fingers and trying to point out every little flaw that movie's gonna have. What else we got? Let me see. Let's go through this, see if anything's good in here. Yeah, and I noticed when he was looking at the pictures. I ain't gonna go through all that shit. We got Trapjaw right here. It looks like they gave him the jaw. I wonder if Merman's going to be in it. Who else they got? They haven't shown yet. Merman. We've seen Beastman. We've seen Trapjaw. We've seen Sorceress. I don't remember who else they have. Got so many. Especially the Moss Man. I don't think. I heard Orko's not in the movie, and that's kind of fucking disappointing. The next movie I'm going to go see is Michael. I want to see that. I don't know if I want to pay money to see it. Rams fan. It comes off to me. I've seen the preview for it. It looks like just a reboot of the one from 1992. That's what it reminds me of. And it's like, okay, I've seen this already. And I thought the one in 92 was pretty damn good. If you don't have to watch it with the fucking commercials, because it's a fucking long ass movie. I think it's like 6 hours without the commercials. The American Dream, I think it's what's called. So yeah, I don't know if I really want to see the movie. I like the guy who played Joe Jackson in the original. He was a soap actor, and my mom used to love him. He played Jesse on one of the shows. I think it was Jesse. No. The one, no. I know, no. It was the guy from Welcome Back, Kotter. The black guy from, well, I can't remember his name. He's the one that played today. And Angela Bassett played whatever the mom's name was. I thought that was a great Coleman Domingo. Yeah, well, yeah, I think he looks more like Joe Jackson. I see him. He looks like Joe Jackson. Him. He looks like that. My friend's fucking stepdad when he was alive. Fucking Melvin. Yeah, the new guy does look like Joe Jackson a lot. Because your boy from What About Carter was way better looking than the actual Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson just has a mean fucking look on his face. What else is coming out? Sacha Baron Corbin. Hello. What's going on, Sasha? We need to try. They already have. It's called The Jolson Story. Then there was a sequel called Jolson Sings Again. Go look it up. My dad owned them on VHS. That's all I know. Actually, I think I own them. I think I have the VHSs in my. Yeah, I'm going to have to look. And next time I do a show with the guys, I'll have to bring them out. I think I have them. I'm more than positive that I have those two movies. Yeah, I can't remember who played them, but all the great classics are in it. Even the cover of the fucking the VHS, it's him in blackface. Yeah, my dad loved Al Jolson, boy. But my dad was a fan of like Nat King Cole. He was pretty diverse when it came to music. My mom was too. My mom loved Motown and old country. And modern country, some modern, like 80s country, 70s country. Hank Williams, Waylon Jennings. Who's that dude? The black dude saying "Kiss an Angel Good Morning." Charlie Rich, I think it is. Him. Let's move on. Let's see. My fault. I was gonna put the new Supergirl one on. Which I have no interest in watching. None whatsoever.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people. Home is wherever you are, buddy.
Gotta stop it because of the fucking music.
At least we're lucky.
I have no interest in this shit at all. This shit could fucking. I'm so done with superhero fucking movies. I'm going to check out Doomsday, but that's about it. Only because they're bringing back people. I'm just going to go watch it for the goddamn cameos. And Ed Sullivan's a good show. A lot of fucking stars broke out. The famous Doors banning.
Just do what I say.
Rams, I'm just so tired of. They just should have stuck with Cavill. I don't understand why they didn't. Yeah, even though their universe wasn't as good as Marvel's, but they would. I think they were their own thing, and I enjoyed them. I wish they would have stuck with it. I think all eight. I don't know if you've ever heard me say this. I think where they fucked up is they did Batman versus Superman in reverse. Justice League should have came way, or at least before that, because you had Doomsday already there, and it just didn't make sense for Superman to die that early on. It would have been more impactful if it was like the way it was in the comic book. But yeah, I thought everybody for the Snyder universe was well cast. I just think it was way better cast than a lot of people give it credit for. I liked the way it was. It was its own thing. It was dark, more mature, something like the MCU was before Disney took it over. I don't shield for nobody. I never shield for a company. I mean, if in my comic book collecting days, yeah, it is. I'm not really into this fucking movie at all. My comic book days, I'd probably say the two companies I did shield for was probably Dark Horse and Image. But I just was an Image and Dark Horse fan. I wouldn't say I would have like died on a cross for them. But yeah, definitely. But yeah, this shit looks like garbage. Helen Slater's Supergirl was more fun than this shit, and that was a horrible fucking movie back in the day. But I'd much rather watch that. The superhero shit's over. And this dumb broad's already come out and already talked shit about fans and shit. It's like, dude, your movie's not even out yet, and you're already talking shit. Good job. Good job, genius. What a fucking moron. Swear to God. And you wonder why their fucking industry's dying. A slow, horrible death. Actually, ain't even a slow, horrible death no more. It's coming real quick. They don't get it. They really don't get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's more like it. I like this image. So what's been going on? Who's still out there? Who is that? Rams. What you got going on, bro? Let's chat, Rams. I'm not into the Tom Holland Spider-Man. I'm not into the okay. I'll be honest. I'm not into the standalone movies, but I don't mind him as Spider-Man in the MCU. Is that fair enough? I don't think he plays a bad Spider-Man. I just don't like him enough to watch him in all these fucking movies because it just starts to get old. Oh, I don't need a treadmill. I walk every day because of fucking work. Fucking circling pools all day. Toby is my Spider-Man. Yeah, I would say Toby's my Spider-Man too. Like I said, I mean, yeah, if I had to pick a favorite, yeah, I'm going to pick him. I mean, there's really no one else. I mean, unless you pick your boy from the 70s. And I mean, Andrew Garfield, I don't even think I ever watched those movies. I'll be perfectly fucking honest with you. Excuse me, sorry. I wonder if we're going to get Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher in Doomsday. That would be fucking awesome. And Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. I want to see them make special appearances in Doomsday. Fuck it, why not? Let's show Dolph some love. Oh, fuck that. I'm not even wasting my time with that shit. Yeah, the Mandalorian Grogu. I'm not wasting I haven't watched a Star Wars product since the end of the second season of the Mandalorian. Yeah, I have no interest in it. Star Wars is dead to me. Yeah, it's that. I'll just remember for what it was, like my youth. We got the good memories. There's always a positive future, but they're the dark times. And that's the times we're going through right now with Star Wars, the dark times. Where do you rank Rogue One? I rank Rogue One as at that best outside of the best two things in my personal opinion Disney's ever done is Rogue One, which I do have my complaints about it, don't get me wrong, and the first two seasons of The Mandalorian. Outside of that, I think everything else has been pure fucking trash. You had a good opportunity with the Book of Boba Fett. You blew that. Blew that like a fucking, quick load on your first date, Then, we're not even, just for you, bro, I'm going to remind you why. What else they also ruined. Here you go. This is for you, Rams.
Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training.
I'll never join you!
If you only knew the power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
No! No!
Now, ascend, my son.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. The Obi-Wan show was, you had an opportunity, garbage. Jesus Christ, I can't even think of all the shit they ruined. Look, when I went saw the prequel, not the prequel, the sequel, the first time, I walked out excited but confused. And I remember asking myself, I didn't say it out loud. I remember asking myself, I'm like, did I just watch A New Hope? Just a new version of it? Han Solo was the fucking sacrifice like Obi-Wan was. And it was like, did I just watch that shit? And by the time Last Jedi came around, I don't even think I watched it until it came on TV, and it was like, wow, what the fuck? That's when I knew something was wrong. And that's when, the shit with pop culture and everything started changing. Oh, man. I stopped. That was Last Jedi. I to this day, I have never watched the last one. I couldn't even, The Rise of Skywalker. I haven't even watched it. I have no interest. Don't give a shit. I've seen enough on YouTube and online and people breaking it down to know that I will not be able to sit there and watch that shit. And like I said, I gave, when Mandalorian came out, I gave it a shot. I loved the first season. I'm not going to sit here. I cried like a baby at the end of the second season. During the Luke Skywalker scene. Then watched season 3 and was like, what the fuck is this shit? And then it just all went downhill from there. The Clone Wars TV. I'm not big enough Star Wars fan to sit there and watch animation. I know a lot of big Star Wars fans like it. I just grew up on them first 3 movies, and I'm more of a live action. I don't see Star Wars as an animation. I don't know. Weird like that, I guess. So I'm sure it's good. Don't get me wrong. I actually enjoyed the comic books of the 90s from Dark Horse, as a matter of fact. Like The Dark Empire, the really true sequel to Star Wars. That's a good series, Dark Empire. But yeah, I don't know. Rams, you ever watched the Ewok movies? There you go. Watch the Ewok movies from the 80s. The Battle for Endor and shit. Do you watch Star Wars Christmas special each year? No, I don't watch it each year. I'll watch it once in a blue moon, just for shits and giggles. But I never watch it. Nah. I have my traditions for Christmas, and that's not one of them. I'll watch It's a Wonderful Life every year for Christmas before I watch Star Wars. And I do actually watch It's a Wonderful Life every year. Every last Saturday before Christmas at midnight. I have a tradition every year for It's a Wonderful Life. I love that movie. But yeah, what else? Well, what else? We got We got Dune coming out. Doomsday coming out in December. We got Dune 3. Still got to watch the second one. I like the first one. Took me 20 years to figure out the original movie, but I figured it out. Battle for Endor was the two kids, right? That was the second one. I don't remember exactly what was the first one. The second one's fucking brutal. I don't know if anyone's watched Star Wars, the Ewok movies, the Battle for Endor. That was a fucking brutal fucking movie. I mean, that one's probably the most serious Star Wars movie there ever was back then. Was Battle for Endor. I mean, I don't remember seeing people fucking dying and getting asses blown up in any other Star Wars movie but that one. Yeah, that movie was fucking sick. I forgot they had the storybook with the cassette tape for those. I gotta get those. I have the 3 prequel movies on cassette from 1985. I need to get those. I forgot about those. Or the Indiana Jones ones. I don't know if they would have the one with the Last Crusade, but they probably got like the first 2. Yeah, I collect that kind of shit, Rams. I got a soft spot for the Phantom Menace. Oh man, I can't say I do, Brian. I guess in a way I do. I still got my ticket stub for that, matter of fact. I do, for the sense it was the first Star Wars movie after Jedi, and I think it was the excitement for it, and I did go see it at the movie theaters. I think a week after it came out, because I mean, it was before we had a bunch of Metroplexes and shit fucking everywhere. And I think I want to say I saw the second one too, Attack of the Clones, at the movie theater. But oh no, the Revenge of the Sith was, I think, the best one. I mean, that one was fucking sick. Come on, Anakin kills a bunch of kids. Come on. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, no, I was right for the Star Wars movies of the 80s. Yeah, Battlefield. Okay, yeah, but the Revenge of the Sith was fucking sick. Yeah, Phantom Menace, I couldn't feel that fucking movie. It was just something about it. I don't know. It was just like Darth Maul was a badass, but he gets his ass whooped. It's like could at least save them for the second movie. Then you got to use fucking Christopher Penn, not Christopher Penn, oh god damn it, Salomon. Fuck. Oh god damn, why can't I remember his damn name? Come on, Rams, help me out here. Christopher. Oh shit. Fuck, man. Dude was like in every fucking horror movie in the 70s and shit. Played Solomon in Lord of the Rings. God. Whatever. Fuck it. Well, happy Easter to my kid. Yeah, man, I don't want to look it up, but yeah. him. But yes, I think I'm at the point where I'm just Star Wars'd out. I don't think there's anything they could ever do to like to bring me back to it. I just nothing new. I just think I'll just stick with the shit I grew up with, and I'm happy. I mean, it's already been ruined. I can't keep going through this shit. You know, I'll get into new shit. You know, Christopher Lee, thank you. Shot of brain. Disney killed the Muppets. Disney killed fucking everything he ever touched. And that's not, I'm not talking about Walt Disney. We're talking about Disney, the corporate brand, has killed everything it fucking touched. Problem is, Disney was trying to become a boys brand. They wanted a boys brand because Disney was mostly a girls brand. Let's be real, you know, outside of certain things, you know. And it fucking just bought up shit, and you bring in people that are trying to change it. And we're not going to get into the you know, everybody knows what this channel's about, the woke wars. And you fucked it up. Hold on. We getting a call, folks. Hello? What's up? I'm live right now. Hold on. Oh, shit. This bitch hurry up and hung up. Hold on. Just play some mute. Why you hung up? Hello? Yeah. No. Hold on. Sorry about that. That was my Puerto Rican best friend. I hope he gets fucking deported. Rude motherfucker. But I love it. He's my illegal. Yes, every white man has their own illegal. Rave. Yeah, I remember the rave scene. Those were the good days, Ram. The good fucking days, man. Oh, man. But, yeah, Dominican from the Bayou. That's Maximus. No, my really good friend. I consider my best friend. He's actually Puerto Rican, and I give him shit about it. I always tell him he's a fake American. He's like, y'all want to be Americans. I was like, y'all just swam over from y'all the state of Puerto Rico. Like, I always fuck with him. And trust me, he ain't the type to just sit there and just take it either. This motherfucker will come back with some harsh shit, personal shit on your ass. And it's like, damn, that's fucked up. Yes. I hope he listens too, motherfucker. What you got on the new faces? I heard it. Yeah, well, I heard about, and it sounds interesting. I mean, it's not like they're trying to make a Faces of Death, another documentary type movie. So it sounds pretty interesting. I may have to check it out. I was actually one of them people that actually went to they used to play Faces of Death at the same place where they play Rocky Horror Picture Show. So and it was like multiple buildings. So one building would have Faces of Death, one would have Rocky Horror Picture Show, and when you leave Faces of Death, they'd give you a certificate. Same place where they advertise for Japanese animated porn that we were fooled into going to see one night too. Yes. But yeah, I'll probably check that out when it comes. Like I said, it's something I'm not gonna go run to the movie theaters and watch. Something really has to have my interest for me to go pay $13 to go watch it. And definitely some of the movies coming out this summer, I may have to get that little pass. Go on. I get off early on Mondays, just go slip over at the movie theaters and watch movies. Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I do. It's crazy. I love that fucking movie. It's just goes back. Don't take it seriously. Like I said earlier, don't take the shit seriously. Have some fun. That's all I say. And you'll enjoy it. I love that shit. I'll play it every fucking Halloween. Yeah, I'm thinking about just for the summer anyway. Because I don't think I'll be using it anymore after that. Like right now, it'd be a waste of money for me. I'd have it and not go and see shit. So yeah. But we're gonna roll out in a few. It was just fun. Just wanted to get back in the habit. I'm gonna bring the show back, Rams. I don't know how, but I am. Like I said, I'm missing it. It's just I had to take a little break. I think I'm ready to make the comeback. It's just how, who, where, and when. Maybe I'll bring the guys back and I'll just ask them to just rotate every week. And it won't be like, I don't know. I don't know. Chris is on like fucking million podcasts now. I don't know. I mean, between him, his little channel he does, Rick Dow, and the Minorities Report, that motherfucker is doing everything. Oh, for real? I'll check it out for sure. The 24th. That's they must be doing a Friday show. Because I know the 26th is a fucking Sunday. I'm going to the New Orleans Jazz Festival on the 26th. First time I've been there in 43 years. I've never gone to the only time I ever went to the Jazz Festival was when I was on a field trip in school. I don't remember. I think I was in second grade. Never gone. Never went to. Just wasn't my jam. But I got tickets from one of my customers, and the only reason I'm going is to see one guy, David Byrne, the lead singer formerly of the Talking Heads. I love the Talking Heads, and that's the only reason I want to go. I never got to see the Talking Heads, so it's the second best thing. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back on there, and I know I'm gonna have to ask Jamal. Jamal wants to go back on there because Jamal's been being asked about a lot for a comeback. Maybe Uncle Shay Shay needs to go. They got to invite Uncle Shay Shay on. They never asked Uncle Shay Shay to come on yet. I'll bring you on. Let me get everything back situated again, and then I'll bring you on. And I said this was random. I just decided to do this like, an hour, or maybe a half hour, hour and a half before I started. I was like, oh, fuck it, just stretch the legs a little bit, I'm better with other people. I can promise you that. I play off of, need my guys I play off of. Dirk, actually I gotta get together with Dirk. We're gonna I want to do a show with Dirk. You weren't around, Rams fans, but when we first started the Bayou Geeks, me and Dirk had a side show called Guns and Geeks, and it was about wrestling. So I want to talk to Dirk, do a throwback show to that, play the old intros and shit. It's on Spotify, I think, with the couple episodes we do have. I think they on Spotify. I'm pretty sure they on Spotify. What Dirk doing something by himself, or what's you? Dirk ain't scared. I mean, Dirk used to do something with me. Hell, Dirk was like Dirk was the original third man for the group, because he would fill in for the original host a lot, because the original host, was his scheduling was just screwed, and it would fuck up the timing of the show. So Dirk would come in and be tagged in, and Dirk would fill in. Nah, Dirk ain't scared. I can tell you that. Yeah, Dirk ain't scared to do us all. Yeah. Like I said, I did it with Dirk many, many, many fucking times, and he does one with Mojo. I think that him and Mojo are still doing. I mean, have they put anything out? I haven't got no notifications for it. I like that little show where they would act like Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, I got to get Drapes on. I haven't had Drape. God, John Draper hasn't been on in fuck. I would say almost 3 years now. Yeah, I got to get him on. It's been a while. John came on around the early years. Within, I think, the first year, second year we were around. Before we went to YouTube. He's never been on the show since we went to YouTube. Yeah, well, every time John's not tough as of late, but me and John agreed upon something right before I shut everything down, and then when I shut everything down, that went astray. So I got to get with him again. He knows. He knows. I've had people send messages, and I talked to John behind the scenes too. So yeah, he knows. It's just I want the timing right with John, because I know, because I'm going to ask him, because it's been a while. So me and John got a lot to discuss. I'm going to try to get 2 hours out of it. So that's why I'm trying to be patient about it, and not try to, be like, look, be patient. Can I get 2 hours? I'll be like, if you want to drink on this motherfucker, you drink. We'll get fucked up together. Because there was shit that me and John actually brought up in the old episodes. If you go back and listen to our old episodes when I had John on, I think it was the last one. Me and him, I asked him about his comic book store. I was like, dude, next time you come on, I want to get into you, because John never talks about his comic book store, and I want to get into it with him about it, because I used to work at one. So I want to just talk to him about, because he had his like later on down the road than when I worked that one. But yeah, I'm gonna get John on, and we can talk about some music too. A lot of music. He's getting, he's shit with his band. Actually, me and some other people have been kind of throwing out some ideas about some reunion stuff. We don't know yet. There's a lot of hurdles that would have to happen. And holes to fill. No pun intended. B show. Me and B show. If I was a gambling man, me and B show will do one before me and John, because me and B show kind of have a part 2 we want to do, because what we wanted to talk about we didn't get into. Because like I told Brian, I was having more fun talking about what we were talking about at the time, and I was like, dude, why ruin the fucking vibe, So yeah, so we're gonna have a part 2 of what we did recently and get into what we're gonna talk about and stick with it. I mean, even though it could get sad, it could get happy. I mean, it just depends how you're gonna look at it. Shaheen, that's another one I got to get on. I mean, I know last show we did, it was more about the Iran thing, but I want to talk to Shaheen about, movies he likes, because me and him have a lot of same taste when it comes to the earlier movies. Especially Aliens. Me and him could probably talk about Aliens for hours with on in. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's how, Don Tony and Kevin Castle. I mean, that's how I was introduced to everything. And just listening to that show, then kind of getting the whispers like, oh, we do this show. And it's like, oh, really? Where's this show at? And, you get the Patreon. And then, there was the Breakfast with Blasey and, God, Side Salad with John, and so many of them. One time it was like it was almost expected to hear him every day. It was so crazy. Then actually to become friends with them, and it was like, it's wild. But hell, I did 52 minutes. I didn't even think I was going to go that long. But well, all right, Rams, thanks for hanging in, and everybody else who was listening out there. Kev would do a 5-hour Patreon show. I know, but motherfucker would run off your show. If you got Kevin over an hour and a half, man, you got an accomplishment. His shit, he'd go sit on his shit like it was fucking like everybody was just listening. He was just rambling. I don't know how he did it. I really don't. Just by yourself like that and just keep going on. I would, if I had more people with me doing it, I could do it. But to sit there for hours with on it, I guess he was talking with the chat, but I don't know. But he did it. He fucking did it. He could just he changed the subject and it'll be an hour-long discussion about it. Well, all right. Want to thank all people who joined in. Rams fan, thanks for hanging in there, chatting with me, bro. You come back in, I'm about to do this on another day. Try to get more people in. We'll have some fun. Guys, Minorities Report, why I have Spitball Media friends, y'all go check everybody out, and everybody else who supports us. Jeff Whitman, my friend down there, Rams fan, 5449. And the rest of the Wrestling Soup, Don Tony, Kevin Castle family. Y'all have a good one. And we will check y'all later.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.